Ah, shoot. There we go. Hi, chat. Oh, and I'm frozen. Welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? It is Sunday, December 11th of 2022, and we are back. Well, we were as soon as I turned the camera on. The plan is to finish up SQLite from yesterday. I did copy the code out of the VOD, and as I was copying the code out of the VOD, I found the bugs. There were two bugs that were very obvious as I copied it out of the code. So we'll take a look at that, and then we'll finish it up, and then get ready for today's puzzle. But anyway, let's jump into it. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. JJMC was first. Hello, hello. Music is a little loud today. There we go. JJMC was first. D-Dels was also here. Large Popping, how's it going? Fixter Jake, hello, hello. Aerobounce, good to see you again. Mika Mizuki, welcome to the stream, who says blub. I don't know how the MOTD is blub. Diego's also here. Hello, hello. How's it going? Okay, so if we take a look at the code from yesterday, AOC 2022, day 11. So I was copying the SQL out of the VOD because I did a very stupid thing and copied over the code with a CP command when I meant to run the code. So that was a fun one. And there were two bugs. Let me see if I can find the two bugs. It was above here. Yes, so the first bug was a one-character bug. This was less than before and changed it to less than or equal to. Very, very silly mistake there. Kanan Jarris, hello, hello. Good to see you again. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a while, but I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well as well. The other bug was inside this query here, where I had written this thinking, of course, the ID column of the monk table is called monk. But no, this was implicitly doing new.monk equals new.monk, obviously, because that is what it, you know, that's how SQL works. This table is the one that's in context, and so, yeah, implicitly accessing the other column. But fairly easy to fix, so I just used the actual .id column, and I made this mistake like 6 or 7 times. Like each of these subqueries all had the same bug, as did each of the subqueries down here. So after copying that out of the code and fixing it up, it now has the right answer. Beyond that, there was no other changes to the code. Although I think I had to do, oh, there was one other thing. There's one other tiny thing. I decided to write the last result, which is sort, grab 0, sort, grab 1. That way we get the actual answer out of there. Okay, but that was yesterday's. And we can delete input 2.text. So let's do part 2. And part 2 should be pretty easy. The only difference is going to be this right here. We have to figure out the factor to mod from here, and we can do that here with recursive. I need I and X. Wait, table modulus. Sure. With recursive IX. What's the fucking syntax? As and then select. Cough drop time. That one? Yeah, I do. Cough drop time. I gotta speed solve this a little bit because we're coming up on time because I was playing Pokemon. Select I. Let's do -1 and 1. Oh, let's call this N, I guess. And we don't actually care about the first column. It's only a tracker. Union all select nn.I plus 1, and then nn.n times, we're building a product, a multiplication product. Select monk dot mod from monk, where monk dot id equals, I think I actually have to do +1 here. Otherwise it's gonna pick the previous value. nn.i +1 from nn, where nn.i is less than or equal to, I think this is right. Select max n from nn. Let's see if we get the right value here. Key Black, hello, how you doing? Keaton says, do you have a Git repo of your solutions so far? Yes, everything is up on the stream GitHub, not the primary GitHub, the stream GitHub. Because it's stream content. Usage table NN. Line 74? Syntax error near from. Yes, indeed, that's why there's no table NN. And that semicolon's not supposed to be there. And let's see if that's what we get when we let our heart win. Whoa, whoa, that is indeed. I'm amazed I got that right on the first try, but sometimes I'm good. Insert into modulus, modules. And then val equals val mon, select n from modulus. Fuck that word. Why did I pick that word? It seems like mistake. The other problem with this is we are now doing way too many more rows, so I need to make number go bigger. 10,000. So we had 20 before, and now we have to do 10,000. This might chug a little bit, but we will see. It's gotta build a big table. Oh, is that the number that we got? I think, oh, maybe the last part is different too. Oh, nope, that's the same number. There we go. I'll take it. And command -m day 11 part 2 in sqlite. Bop. Sweet. Good of where? Hello, hello. The new week started right. My family's wife would like a shout out tonight. She answers to P number 1. Well, welcome to the stream, P number 1 in spirit. Picture Jake says I went to a Christmas theme park today. What does that even mean? I'm not sure what that means, but it looks like spam. What thing? Which thing where? What? Miko Mizuki says, anyone else just get an ad for Spanish McDonald's? Twitch is really bad about advertising to the right locale. I get Spanish ads all the time, and last time I spoke Spanish was in high school, so except for the one time where I spoke a tiny amount of Spanish in Italy to help somebody figure out how to use the now I don't even remember the word. My brain is just saying lavaplatos, but that's dishwasher. But I'm trying to think of clothes washer, but I don't remember the word. Light Shopping says, what does git checkout do? Git checkout does a lot of things. Git checkout switches branches, discards changes, acquires changes from locations. What else? I think those are the 3 things. It does too much, which is why there's git switch and the other fancy new commands as well. Shamar, hello, hello. This time I know you will in your stream. It's true. It's true. Maybe like a few million lights in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, if you heard of it. Oh, fun. Fun. Walked around for 4 hours. Sweet. Eric! Yeah, I do sometimes write code. I do indeed. Oh, right. Yes. So I guess we can do that while we are waiting. Which is, we've got a pull request to the bot. But, that's not the right place. We have a pull request to the bot to add a new command. Yes, we have a new command. The irony of not using the pre-commit hooks. Oh, they added a new command. I didn't need to do that. Did they fix it? Yeah. Complete with the typo. I am going to good code change like a ghost, rebase the branch, but then we can have the let's go command. The people have spoken. Did I? What? Oh, yeah, no. Check out and also get files from the current branch on the branch. I did mention that. Pandoxer, hello, hello. I've incorporated Git Restore into my repertoire, but not Switch. I don't know why. Yeah, I am not clever enough to do either of them. What is this sorcery? Refactored by sorcery, yeah. This is why sorcery is fucking garbage. Look at this cringe. You can just add commands. This is not safe knowledge. Well, if you make a git commit and it's not that problematic, then yes, that is a thing that can happen. And you get a fancy ship it gift too. Blub. Yeah. Ew. Oh no, a wild walrus. Yeah. Yeah. Right, and there are tests, but do they not run? Maybe I didn't set up the actual. Yeah. I don't even know if the tests pass anymore. Because they don't run, so nothing is enforcing them. Also, my network is like super. Oh, it's back. It's back to being normal again. My God, my internet has been awful all day, except when I run a speed test. Oh, they do pass. I'm surprised. Condor V, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I was getting like, you know, single-digit kilobyte per second download speeds all day today. I'm glad it's back now though, because Docker is a real fucking pain in the ass when you can't download any images. Also, I had to stop recording a YouTube video in the middle of it because I was installing a PyPI package, and it took like 40 seconds to end up being in the cache. So I was just like, well, I guess I'll install it, restart the recording, and then at least it'll install from cache, so it won't take so long. But oh. Session says, I started yesterday doing day 1 in sed, but didn't finish. I had to use regex to implement adding numbers first. Doesn't sed have accumulators? No, awk has accumulators. Solution constantly runs speed tests all the time. That was the thing. I would run the speed test, and concurrently the Docker pull would report 1 kilobyte per second, and the speed test would be like, "Oh yeah, you have, you know, straight up gigabit. You're good. Everything's fine. No problems here." But ugh, it was pain. It was pain. Okay, now that I've merged that, how much time do we have? We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay. Pull FF only. And then we do a little restart a Ruski. That means it's broken. That means it's even more broken. I haven't fixed the reconnect yet. If it prints this, I know something's wrong, but it's in a bad state that I just can't recover from. So it's working now. So now you've got your let's go command. Mustack, hello, hello. Proceeds to blub the Mario theme. I see. Do you think today will be another simulation style question? I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's not math, and then we'll be fine. It's getting 1,000 times your speeds. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Oh my god. Anything notoriously bad at math? The thing is, I'm great at calculus. I am abysmal at proof math or modular arithmetic. Because I never learned it. I didn't need to learn it, and I never apply it, so I'm just bad at it. Perhaps I'm making excuses, but it's just the truth, and I don't see a reason to learn it anymore. Other than to do slightly better 1 month of the year in Advent of Code, or 1 day of the year in Advent of Code. Did I recover the code from yesterday? I did, C# Twitch. Not only did I recover the code, I found the 2 bugs while transcribing the code. Yeah, one of the bugs was I have time. One of the bugs was this was a less than, so I was not including the last monk. And the other was each of these subqueries, instead of doing monk.id, I had done this, which this is referring to probably the monk in the items table, but it could also be this monk here. But that's why you should always fully qualify your names in SQL, and then you don't have that problem. Because if I would have done monk.monk, it would have been an error, and it would have been obvious what the error was, and then I would have fixed it, and we wouldn't have the problem. But yeah. But welcome. I had a first year professor do our proofs class, so I learned nada. Yeah, okay, so we did have a, what was it called? My discrete math class was great. That class was great. We didn't really do proofs or much like too complicated arithmetic stuff. But my, what was the course even called? It is called Foundations of Computer Science. And on the first day of class, the professor walks up to the board and says, I know this class says Eeks on it, but I am not a CS person. I am a math teacher. So this will now be a math course. Good luck, have fun. Yeah. And he did not teach you like a computer science course. But it turns out, if you're clever enough and you pay attention enough in class, you can half-ass your way through it and still get an A. So. I actually like discrete math more than calc, but I got completely fucked on yesterday's optimization question. I knew you needed LCM, I just didn't know where to apply it. Yeah, you didn't need LCM because I LCM. I mean, it ends up being about the same answer, but historians have been a circle. My girlfriend now works with the professor's brother, and she said he sucked at first. Apparently he's fine now. Huh. Interesting. You can track 8 separate values with 8 separate mod values and never do any kind of LCM. Oh. Yeah. Can do that. That's clever. Extreme Digital Tech, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Kitten says, how did you do in calculus? I couldn't keep him in calc 1. I love calculus. I was actually very close to doing a math minor because I really enjoyed calculus. Everyone hated how good I was at calculus because it ruined all of the curves. I think I ended up with like 140% in my 3 applied honors calc classes that I took. People not betting today? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Storm Salmon, hello. I'm starting discrete math next term. I'm not prepared. Discrete math I feel like is really easy and a lot of fun. especially like the propositional logic and the like pigeonhole stuff, and like those are the things that I think are actually a lot more valuable than the foundations of computer science bullshit. Bad nights, hello, hello. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yes, that is Eric. That is the very important person himself. The brains of all this. Oh shit! I gotta get this up. Ready? Yeah. Part 1. I should somehow make those simpler, because I feel like I control R them a lot, and then maybe I put it into the main function itself. That way it's not subprocess. I don't know. Who gives a shit? But yeah, I'm going to be ignoring chat. Yeah, I was also watching chess boxing too. I don't spoil the end because I'm gonna go watch the highlight later. But Rombop, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. But yeah, good luck to everyone who is solving today. As usual, I will be ignoring chat and I will come back to you on the other side. So good luck, have fun, and yeah. 5, 4, 3, start of the thing, 2, 1, and refresh. We've got a lot of character sequences. Here's an example. I've learned I can triple click on this to put it. Ah, damn it. I don't have this open. Oh, losing a few seconds there. 31 is our answer. What is our actual thing here? You can only move exactly 1 square up, down, left, right to avoid needing to get to your elevation of the current square can be at most 1 higher. Okay. So we can only climb things. We need to get there fast. And how many steps? Okay, so this is a... We're gonna use... Do we even need Dijkstra's? I feel like this is constant. Yeah. We're gonna copy paste. Not deck, it's heap queue. Yeah. Oh, damn. I don't have a parse chords function for this. Okay, chords equals for y line in enumerate s.split lines, for xc in enumerate line. Okay, so do we always start at 0, 0, or is it somewhere in the... It's somewhere in there, okay. If c equals s, then start equals yx. Okay. Let's do cost pos equals heap q dot heap pop. Let's do oh. Pos equals end. return cost, elif pause in scene, continue else scene dot add pause. Cost is just 1. Okay. Seven. Oh. Yeah, we can't just cheat. None. Oh. See if currency equals S, then fuck. Hmm. What am I missing here? Interesting. These are backwards, but it's fine. Hmm. Okay, so we should have gotten to So why did we never get down over here? Like we eventually didn't have any candidates. Which is concerning. Like we should have gone, oh, because we need to, we can't just prune highest cost. Maybe. Maybe I should just do breadth first. Yeah, let's just do that then. No, I mean, we already have what it should work. Doesn't it work? So 0, 2, so it should have gotten to there, but we should have really, oh, I have equals 1. Huh, and then it doesn't work for the actual problem. Can we step down more than 1? You move exactly 1 square up, down, left, or right. At most 1 higher. Okay, so you can step down more than 1. All right, what's part 2? Please add costs, right? Trail should start as low as possible. Elevation A, the goal is to still... taking the fewest steps to reach the goal. So you'll need to find the shortest path from any square to elevation A from E. Okay, that's easy. Okay. Instead, if chords pause equals A, then we will return the cost. Okay, so then we need to figure out how to step down. We're gonna do this, I believe. Let's go. All right, let's see how many not points I got. Oh, stupid bug. I wasted so much time on that less than or equal to. But I'll take it. Pretty good. What bug did I run into? I thought you could only... oh shit, I just blew away my part 2. Well, we get to solve part 2 again. I did that yesterday too. This time we won't need to, completely rewrite it. Because it's basically in my brain. Still like 399. Cool. Sick. All right, let me say hi to everyone who's here. Rumbop. Hello, hello. Let's go. A few seconds lost redo. Yeah, Marsha's here. How you doing? TRX Design says, sorry for my stupid question, but what does advent of code mean? If you do bang AOC, as Marsha has done for you, I have a video about it. Check it out. Fuck we right? What's up, Standard Robot? Hello, hello. Larry and Y, how you doing? Full house tonight. What bug did you run into? Oh yeah, I had equals equals 1. My 10 points again? Yeah. Did you fall into my part 2 trap? I was watching VWoo. No, my part 2 was easy. What was the trap? What was the trap? I don't know what the trap was. Clearly not, because my part 2 was simple, straightforward, easy, and done. Yeah, my part 2 is fine. Many starting positions can't even reach the goal. Oh. Oh, so if you try and if you try and go forward, you don't get the answer. I did backwards, so that was easiest. Linge! Thank you for the resub. It's 16 months. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, I missed falls from Gask Killer and Pilfer. And perhaps also Fringster and Mr. Spoon IQ. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you just path from each A, your program will hopefully do something fascinating. We always tried to compare it with null and exploded. Ah. Yeah, I just pathed the opposite direction, which worked great for me. What is Crit says I copied Dijkstra code from last year? If you look before this nonsense here, somewhere up here. Yeah, right here. Oh no, maybe it was this tab? One of these tabs. I CD'd into 2021 and copied the code out of there. Reverse pathing is interesting too because the step function isn't symmetric. Yeah, so I had to change my greater than or equal to 1 to, or my less than or equal to 1 to greater than or equal to -1. But it was a pretty easy edit. Okay, so the very tough, tricky part about doing this one in SQLite is I don't know how I would implement Dijkstras in SQLite. Parsing I can do. I can maybe do it with recursive triggers, but I think the depth is going to get too deep. It'll be a fun problem to visualize. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's oh, I'm pretty sure MyPy's gonna be mad, so oh, I'm surprised it is not. Like, I was sure that it would be mad that end is potentially undefined here. But I guess it only cares if it's nullable. Which is fine, I guess. Which is fine, I guess. Slap this in the reamd, and then I will try and think of how I can represent this in SQLite, but it may be the end of the line. Okay, 12 part 1. Very unscientific. Reamd would be a little sad if this is the end, though. Because the problem with recursive triggers is they run in exponential time. Breadth first search. Yeah, I could compute all the paths on a distance table until everything reachable is marked, then actually you're done. Yeah. How big is the input? It's 84 by 40? I think I can just compute every path. I think I can just compute every path. It's gonna take a long time, but I think that would work. But how do I even do one path? Because the problem is, my usual way of doing while loops is, well, one of two ways. Either it's I do a unit of work as a side effect of a trigger, or I produce a bunch of values from a single input. And triggers of, actually, how deep are we looking at? Depth 400? Although that's not 400 depth, because we're implementing Dijkstra's, it's probably like 1,000 iterations. The trigger depth, I believe, is hard coded at 100. The actual depth shouldn't be much more. Yeah, that's true. Bran Rickman, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The problem is, I think triggers are hard coded without recompiling SQLite at a depth of 100. And even if you get to recursive triggers of depth 100, they are exponential in performance characteristics due to the way SQLite works. I don't think I can do this with triggers, which makes this tricky. We'll push later. So let's parse at least, and then we'll think about things. Why isn't my depth first searching working? You're probably making the same mistakes that I did. Do you want a hint? Or do you want a guess hint? Is it that you're never completing the answer? Are you on part 1 or are you on part 2? Those are some other questions to ask, I guess. Okay, so we need to parse the input. Where did we parse the input here? Here we did. Read table codes, y int, x int, c varchar. And then we'll have yx rest, yxc rest, and then we'll do select null. No, select 0, -1, null. Y case subster nn.rest11 equals char 10, then 0, else, or then nn.y plus 1, else nn.y end. That is our y. Our x is -1 when we go to the new line, and then our character is null when it's a new line. Otherwise, it is substr and s11. And then this is substr and then rest1 2. Select yxc from nn where c is not null. Insert into chords. Let's do a small input so that we don't have to debug this massive thing. I don't think that copied. Because of the lag, yeah. I don't know what's causing that weird lag, but it's really bugging me. I do have to figure out how to fix it at some point. You're near rest. That is not helpful. It is helpful because I missed a comma here. Then right, this would be when I know how to write case statements. Okay. Sabkpranpnum. Yeah, that looks good. We get the last row 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, D, E, F, G, H, I. Cool, sick, great. All right, we have parsed input. We have parsed input. What if you do a step where you build a big table of all legal transitions and then a step where you join that table on itself 400 times? That would work, yeah. That would work. I think I'm gonna try and do it with triggers, but bounding the trigger depth and then just run the triggers a whole bunch of times. That was how I got my int code interpreter working. So I think I can do the same thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Eric says, oh no. Clown says, Adam of code using SQL. Indeed. Picture Jake says, bedtime. Sounds good. Have a good one. Well, let's try and implement Dijkstra's in SQLite. I think it's actually not that hard to do. We don't actually have heap queue, but we can sort every time, which is fine. I think it would be interesting to try and make a Dijkstra's. I wonder if you can do trigger after n inserts. That's what I kind of need here. SQLite create trigger. Because I know there's 4 each row. What's the it's the opposite. Each trigger must specify that it will fire for one of the following operations: delete, insert, update. The trigger fires once for each row that is deleted or updated. Then why is there a for each row thing? If the update of column syntax is used, and the trigger will only fire if column appears on the left-hand side of one of the turns in a set or update. Supports only for each row triggers, not for each statement triggers. Hence, for each row is optional. That makes this way harder. If we're doing it via triggers. Sort every time's not bad in SQL because it's index lookups. It's still login. Assuming I actually create an index, but I'm probably not gonna bother. This is gonna be fast enough without it. Belwana, hello, how you doing? Yeah, because generating more data for each one. The problem is, I'm pretty sure if I insert only one of these values, then perform based on that, it will not do well. Let me just implement the shitty depth first. Without, yeah, we'll just do the crappy depth first. Depth first with bounding. Yeah. Select yx0 from chords where c equals s. So then what we need to do is we need to try each of the other things. We need to try each direction. Insert into work, select y. Select cans.y, can.x, comma, new.depth plus 1 from cans where what? Where the candidate coordinate exists. Where the candidate coordinate exists, and I think it's the Unicode function that we learned, yeah. And select C from chords where y equals new.y and x equals new.x. For the new value where Unicode of that, I might need 2 parentheses. I hope I don't, but I might. Where this minus that is less than or equal to 1. And we also need to say that we are we have possibly also reached this position already earlier at a better situation, so we might need to prune this already. I almost want to do an insert or update. Primary key yx. Azimuth, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So we need to insert into insert, replace into depths, select yx, coalesce, select depth from depths. This is gonna be gross. We want the minimum of coalesce, select depth from depths where y equals new.y and x equals new.x. We need to coalesce that with some extremely large number. We want the minimum depth. Yeah, we'll just put a bunch of 9s here. New.depth. Can I do insert where? Is that a thing in SQLite? SQLite insert where? Let's look at the railroads. Insert into blah blah blah. Oh, I can just do insert select where. Yeah, that's essentially that. So this is easier. Y, X, new.y, new.x, new.depth. Where select count 1 from depths where y equals new.y and x equals new.x equals 0, or select depth from depths where or that, yes. I want to see inside Anthonk's brain when he's writing this stuff. Yeah. Protocol Fenrir, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Jonimos, hello, hello. Technique Sang says that's basically what's happening. Yeah, it's a sequel, or sequel on steroids or sequel on crack. One of the two. Okay, the problem with this is, the problem with this is we don't know. We don't know here. We can't just stop the. Let's see, I don't think that we can. Lang, I don't know. sqlite.org create trigger. I don't think there's like a return, early return. Why is he doing SQL? Does he love playing? Yes. Yes. Live camera of his brain. Yeah, spinny, spinny. The bug was I set the end to A, but I still can't find the prompt that says it needs to be higher. But the end is supposed to be E. Okay. Begin, update statement, insert statement, delete statement, select statement. Yeah, so we can't, there's no early return. Oh, I mean, it's just create table, drop table. Fox6 Phoenix, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Not sure it'll just be possible with my company systems. A star is notoriously hard to generate like this. Yeah. I'm just doing shitty depth first. Your Papa G, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Select count 1 from temp equals 1. So then we can do down here. And then we can drop actually don't know that I can do create tables inside triggers. That might not be allowed. Let's see what it does. Fuck. Cannot do a temporary table. We can do... Can we do instead? Hmm. A special SQL raise function may be used within a trigger program. How do I use it? How do I use it? That sounds useful. But where does it come into? It's not in our diagram. Raise sqlite example. Create triggers with raise. Stack Overflow. Here we go. Raise is a function, so it cannot be used directly in the trigger body. To use a function, example in a select statement. Okay, so what I could do is select raise. Yes, okay, so I have learned a new thing, I think. Raise, ignore. Mindstormer, we are indeed solving this in SQL. Thank you for the resub at 17 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you are doing well. Joe Sheezy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're doing terrible things. And I'm learning how to do raise. Rollback, abort, fail. And raise ignore the remainder of the current trigger program. Statement that caused the trigger program to execute and any subsequent trigger programs that would have been executed. Oh no. Any subsequent trigger programs. Oh, this might not do what I want. The statement that causes the trigger program to execute is part of a trigger program, then that trigger program resumes execution at the beginning of the next step. I think it's maybe fine. It's maybe fine. Let's try this. Here near select. Well, let's comment shit out until it doesn't complain. I think it's the raise. Oh no, that works. Okay, so it is here. These need to be double parentheses. Error near canned. How do you do that? That is not the canned that it is mad about. This is the canned that it is mad about. Probably fine. No such column Y. This needs to be new.y. I think I only have to name the first column and then it'll work. Okay, what did this actually do? Literally nothing. Oh. Leave music, Lolo. Part 2 answer is the same as part 1. That would be such a troll. Mine was different, but not very different. Okay, that is interesting. See if we are we aborting? We are not. Candidate minus this is less than or equal to 1. What are we getting here? We do get there. Well, that would mean the rest of these are fine, right? See if this is working. Okay, that looks fine. Okay. Ah, shit. right, we need to change the value of S and E. Okay. Update chords, set C equals, backtick where C equals S. Update chords, set C equals right curly where C equals E. And this needs to be backtick now. And then it go burr. Select inner join her. I guess we do select depths.depth from chords inner join depths on depths.y equals chords.y and depths.x equals chords.x, where chords.c is equal to right curly brace. And now we see the sad result when we run it on the whole thing and it says too deep as it consumes all of the CPUs. Hey, what's up, Time and Joy? Hello, hello. So yeah. This is, oh, you know what? I should get rid of my debug table. That's gonna save a little bit of CPU. But I still don't think this is going to complete. And this is because recursive triggers are exponential in nature. Press 1 and T on top. What do you mean, Seshimara? What is that supposed to mean? Yeah. Your face is exponential in nature? Yeah. Yeah, so this kind of sucks. How do I limit the... You made it one more day than last year? Yeah, but if I can figure out how to make something like this work, I can finish all of them. This is what's been the roadblock every other year. But I feel like if I spend some time and think about this and get smart, get good, then this unlocks everything else. I think the problem is that I'm using triggers. And the problem with the normal with recursives is they are too simple. They're one-dimensional. I need them to be n-dimensional. Unless I can generate more than one row at a time. If I can generate more than one row at a time, it's not... Then it's easy, but I'm pretty sure common table expressions... I'm pretty sure they're limited to only creating one row at a time. Materialized versus not materialized. What does that mean? No, I don't want a bookmark. Non-standard SQL, copy from Postgres. Okay, that's just a hint. Wait, hold up. This... I didn't know I could do this. This changes everything. Anyway, this is what I was expecting it to get to, but quicker. Materialized coalesce, are you casting spells? Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Oh wait, no, maybe it's not. This is just generating some table. But this is a fucking Sudoku solver, right? Date of the puzzle is defined by an 81 character string. What the fuck is this? Hmm. Peter Smooth, I found my lotion. Nice. Don't slip, yeah. Don't do what I did. Okay, so this seems to build a bunch of tables. So maybe it's possible. But I also don't completely understand, like, these are all one-letter variable names, so it's kind of... And like this is the one that loops around stuff, it looks like. Like I don't know how this evaluates is the problem. And it's very code golfed, which is the annoying thing. This sounds like what I want. With recursive, under Alice name level is values Alice 0 union all select org.name. Yeah, this is a depth first. Okay, I think I can use this structure. order by clause is omitted from the recursive select, the queue behaves as a FIFO. Okay, this is big. This is this. I think this might be. This might be what we need to solve this problem. Ooh. Initial select means one or more non-recursive select statements, then the recursive select means one or more recursive select statements. The most common case is for there to be exactly one initial select and exactly one recursive select, but more than one of each is allowed. The recursive table must appear exactly once in the from clause of each top level select statement in the recursive select. It must not appear anywhere else in either the initial select or the recursive select, including subqueries. We saw join below, so maybe not. Bang Talk, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Alana says, on a topic of these background music hits different in the morning, and asked where to check out this list. Bang playlist. Strandlager says, anyone wonder why how many pythons they had to kill to get enough for the programming language? A lot. Sina says, new keyboard. This is actually the old keyboard, but yes. I don't understand SQL, but if it's that difficult, it feels like coding in an SLang. It's not. So SQL is for querying databases. It's not for implementing what I'm doing, but I'm pushing it to its limits. Sup, it's Parth. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The ability for recursive select to be a compound was added in this version. We are on 337. Okay, so we can do this. If I remember what compound select is. Two or more simple select statements can be connected together to form a select using union all. Okay. Got it. Got it. Which is the thing when you reply it replies yourself. Yeah, well it's their shitty thread thing. Okay, this is what I learned the first time I did SQLite. This is like the first time I tried to do these problems in SQLite. This is how to make an iterator. That's very easy. Great variable names there too. Oh, you can use values 1 instead of select 1? Oh. Didn't know that. Cool. Yeah, I think the answer is just don't use threads and just manually add people because threads suck. I wish I could turn them off. Just because I find them annoying. Select name from, oh, I see. This is a multi-select. Yeah, I mean, I think computing all of the paths is actually not that unreasonable for the size of problem we have. So I think we're gonna try this. I think we can make it work. And I'm gonna learn something new. The problem though is how does it know when to stop? Suppose you have an undirected graph where each node is identified an integer, edger, and table like this. Indexes are not required, but they do help. These are all things that are connected to A. How do you... Or these are all... Let's see. Find all the nodes of the graph that are connected to node 59. Create a query like this. Oh, instead of union all, to prevent recursion from entering the infinite loop if the graph contains cycles. Hmm. Instead of SQL, could this be solved with awk? Oh, yeah, it's easy in awk. Awk has, functions and loops and all the stuff you need to build an actual programming language. So the problem here is I want to traverse a graph, not revisit nodes, but I need to pick the shortest depths. Yeah, this is more like what we want. We want to know the 20 most recent ancestors in time. They're preventing it from falling branches that merge check-ins from long ago. The order by essentially sets a priority queue and then forces the recursive query to look at the most recent ancestors first, allowing the use of a limit clause to restrict the scope of the query to just the check-ins of interest. Okay, so what I can do is give it a base case. The union will be the extension, and then by using order by, it will implement Dijkstra's for me, I think. Meat sauce, hello, hello. I think. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. NN, which will have yx depth as, and we need to select our initial case. That'll be select yx0 from chords where c is equal to this. Then we need to union So in theory, I can do this, right? Values. No. Yeah. Maybe I should just make a little table for that. I don't understand what the limit was about there. Like, why was it limit 20? Why not limit 1? I'm gonna leave off the limit and see what it does. How'd the Python solve go? Better than the sqlite one. We need those same queries from before. Select count 1 from chords where chords.y equals nn.y plus deltas.y delta. Chords. And chords.x equals nn.x plus deltas.x delta. Ugh. Equals 1 where the coordinate exists and equals subtraction Unicode select C from chords where same where clause minus this select, but instead it's current value where that subtraction is less than or equal to 1. 1rad, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't think this is going to work. Not for that reason. You're near select syntax error. Oh. Why? Do I have to double these parentheses? I don't remember. Oh, we have where. That certainly seems bad. In prepare, order by term does not match any column in the results set. What was their like order by two thing? Oh, 2 being the second column. So I think I think I can just do order by 3. It's chugging and it shouldn't be chugging because it's the small input, right? Maybe that's the big input. I think it's going forever. Oh, we want shortest, not longest. Please, please, please. Please. It's not actually doing extras though, is the problem here. So this is gonna be pretty slow. If it even works. And it's gonna gobble up all the RAMs. I think I'm like very close to getting the idea, just like not quite right. Like I don't know how to prune this graph properly. Yeah, I think they don't have to worry about the problem that I do because they're acyclic graph. That's a tree. This is them showing off. Uh... Okay, cool. They're using Postgres, so they have nicer things. All right, brain's spinning, but apparently they can do this. So I am going to throw in the towel for today. We may try future days, and I am going to study this in my free time, not on stream, and see if I can make some sense of whatever the fuck is going on here. Because in theory, if I can make sense of whatever the fuck is going on here, along with the new knowledge that this is possible, I will figure this out, and then I will show you all. And then in theory, assuming I can figure that out and show you all, we can do all 25 days. But yeah, that's going to wrap us up for today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/anthonywritescode, 3 times a week, so check that out. Tomorrow's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about Oracle Cloud. For those of you that watch the stream, you have a little bit of a preview of that, but I think it's a really cool video. I basically go in depth how I design a somewhat distributed and over-engineered system for the Discord bot, and how I applied that with Terraform and all of the parts in between, as well as how I prototyped and got that to a solution. So it's a cool little thing. I also upload my stream VODs to my second channel, so if you miss any of those, they'll end up there. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon. I don't know if we'll stream tomorrow evening, though, but we'll see. Given that we have AOC streams every day already, I feel like you're already getting your fair share of me. But I will announce those both on Twitter and on the Discord, so stop by and hang out there. And that's going to wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.